It's Tuesday, July 24th, 2018. It's 4:30 now. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence after? Thank you. Can we have a roll call on the commissioners?
Soto Presley. Kasperky.
Here.
Vejas.
Here.
Myricks.
Here.
Hopperidge.
Here. For the record, we have 4 present, 1 absent. Number 3, declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4, communications.
Commissioner 1 was received and it's dated July 5th, 2018, and I'll go ahead and read it. It says, Dear Tony Hopperidge, my name is David Navarro. I'm writing to you today because I am interested in buying an abandoned property located at 4423 Johnson Avenue. I live on 4419 Johnson, and I have been taking care of the lot. I water and cut the grass, and I also grow plants on this lot. My daughters and son play on the lot. We have been taking care of the lot since they tore it down 8 years ago. With this said, I would like to know how much the property costs so I can see if I can buy the property. I hope to hear from you soon, and to please accept my offer. Please and thank you. Sincerely, David Navarro.
Thank you. Yeah, I did read the letter from Mr. Navarro. I don't think we need any action. Just usually refer this to staff, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So if staff can look into that for us, to see if there's a potential selling that parcel.
Yes, I'll reach out to him and then I'll follow up with the commission.
Okay, number 5 is our homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Looks like we might have 6 applicants.
I have 6 applicants, and then I also have David Garcia from July 10th meeting. He wasn't able to attend, so he's here tonight.
Okay, great. Can they all stand and come forward?
There are 2 missing. Janelle Nelson is coming from Chicago, and Oneida Raposo is supposed to come with a translator, but she's not here yet.
Okay, well, when she gets here, we'll quickly she can introduce herself with the translator, and the other applicant, same thing, they can just come to a future meeting.
Okay.
So, welcome.
Yeah, can you state your name for the record, sir?
Shit is Brandon Box.
You Brandon Box. How did you hear about this program?
I was reading something on Facebook.
Oh, okay, that's the first.
Wow, that's the first face. Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, I was reading something on Facebook, came across it, so just checked it out.
Okay, thank you.
That's social media at its best.
Social media.
And the lady behind you?
Jennifer Novak,
Hi, how are you? And how did you hear about our program?
my lender,
Your lender? May I ask who's your lender?
Jim Paglias,
What company is he with?
guaranteed
Guaranteed
rate.
rate? Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Michael Arduino.
Okay, and how did you hear about our program, sir?
I found out through a coworker.
Oh, okay, so you work for the city?
I'm a teacher at Hammond.
Oh, you're a teacher? Okay, great. That's great. Okay. And who else do we have?
Hi, Rosalba Vera.
Hi, how are you, Ms. Rivera? How did you hear about our program?
For my mortgage lady.
Okay. Your mortgage lady, your lender? Do you know the name of the lender's company?
Stella Lopez.
Stella Lopez. Oh, she's a realtor.
Yes, a realtor.
Okay, you heard from your realtor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Does anybody else have any questions for?
Everybody, applicants here are all first-time buyers?
Oh, we missed them. I'm sorry.
Hi, my name's Rafael Casas.
We approved him, right?
I said David Garcia, I said the wrong name, I apologize. It is Rafael.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we approved him at a
Yes, on the-
meeting before. He just come and introduce himself.
Okay. And how did you hear about the program?
Through the realtor,
The realtor, who's your realtor?
Angela Manning.
I don't. See, I'm a realtor too, but I don't know her, but that's okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
We just like to know how people hear about the program.
Yeah, through her.
And you have.
And again, we're all first-time home buyers?
Yes, sir.
You make the motion this time.
Mr. President, I move that we approve the applicants for the homebound conditional forgivable loan program.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the homebound conditional forgivable loan approval for the 6 applicants, the other 2 to attend that weren't present tonight, attend a future meeting. Okay, can we have a roll call on that?
Soto Presley, Casperky,
Yes.
Navejas.
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes, 4 yes, 1 absent. Congratulations. You may be excused if you like.
Good luck. Congratulations.
All right, thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, number 6, Resolution 7-2018, resolution of Hammond Redevelopment Commission pledging TIF revenues.
Commissioners, in your package, you will find the Resolution 7-2018, the resolution of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission pledging TIF revenues. This is for the Lear bond. As you know, I believe the last meeting, Lear came before us for an amendment to the development agreement using a portion of the funds for training. So this is a resolution for the actual pledging of the TIF revenues for the bond, for the incentive for TIF's expansion. I'm sorry, for Lear's expansion. And this is the final step in the process.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to accept the Resolution 7-2018, resolution of the Hammond Redevelopment Commission pledging TIF revenues.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor. Is there any further questions or discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Soto Presley, Casperky.
Yes.
Navejas.
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes, 4 yes, 1 absent. All right, number 7's contractor award recommendation for 219 Russell Street, asbestos remediation, selective interior demolition.
Members of the commission, you'll remember last meeting we opened bids for the 219 Russell Street project. You have a letter along with the schedule in your packet from the letters from Mr. Blosky indicating that he's reviewed all 6 bids. And in review of the bids, he's identified Northwest Indiana Environmental, Inc. of Crown Point as the lowest, most responsive and responsible bidder. He's recommending that the asbestos remediation be awarded to Northwest Indiana Environmental, Inc. in the amount of their base bid, which was $122,135. And staff concurs.
Well, I wish I had some asbestos questions to ask, but I can't say that I do. So, commissioners, I move we award the, you know what, why don't somebody else, just because I don't have my glasses.
Mr. President, I make a motion for the contract award recommendation for 219 Russell Street as asbestos remediation and selective interior demolition.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the contractor award recommendation for 219 Russell Street asbestos remediation and selective interior demolition. Can we have a roll call on that?
Soto Presley, Casperky.
Yes.
Navejas.
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes, 4 yes, 1 absent. Okay, number 8's determination of compliance with the redevelopment plan for Hammond Central redevelopment area for Hammond Group at 3100 Michigan Street. another exciting project to our city.
We think so. We want to thank the commission and staff for the opportunity to present this evening. My name is Pat Reardon. I'm serving as the project consultant. With me tonight is Corporation Counsel John Reed, Hammond Group's Head of Environmental Management, Gene Ziga, and Plant Manager Dan Loosemore. In your packet, you read about the proposed project, construction of a warehouse facility to be situated behind the plant, 12,000 square feet. Dan can elaborate on the plant, how the warehouse and the need for the warehouse. But because the setback requirement, or with the setback requirement of 50 feet, we wouldn't be able to build a building there, so we're asking relief on that. With that, I'll stop, and our team will answer any question that the commission or staff might have.
Okay. We're going to let Mr. Brian Poland come forward and give his overview of the project.
Can't wait for it.
Mr. Poland, how are you?
Thank you, Mr. Reardon.
As was stated, this is an existing business at 3100 Michigan Street. They intend to expand by building a 12,000 square foot warehouse to the rear of the building. Approximate cost of construction is $400,000. It's a steel supported structure with steel siding. The warehouse will not be visible from Michigan Street. There will be...
Sorry, will not be visible?
Not be visible. Okay. And there will be, there's 24 individuals currently working on the site, but this warehouse is not going to add any new employees, excuse me, except for the temporary construction jobs that will occur. The property is zoned in the I-2 district, which is appropriate for the use. It is also located in the Hammond Central redevelopment area, established in 2012 and then amended in 2015. And the report lists what I think are the appropriate goals related to this particular project. Just for discussion purposes, just to point out that there was discussions in the plan of having additional buffering along Michigan Street. But since this building, the actual building is behind the proposed warehouse is behind the existing building, there's no real opportunity to do anything about the frontage of the property. In reviewing the project, there was a couple of questions about what is being stored in the building, so that was something that would be more pertinent for the Department of Environmental Management as well as the Board of Zoning Appeals. But there's nothing that's going to be stored here is going to be hazardous or toxic. That's really the rule that we would be concerned about. So therefore, staff recommends that the Redevelopment Commission make a determination that the proposed Hammond Group warehouse project at 3100 Michigan Street is in compliance with the redevelopment plan for the Hammond Central redevelopment area, subject to final city department, HDEM, and BZA approvals.
Did Mr. Reardon mention, did he say something, there was a variance that needed to be discussed?
That's where the BZA issue is concerned. That's the rear yard setback that he was referring to. And that's actually set for tomorrow night.
No, I just, like, I thought I heard that there was something that needed discussion on, so that's just one.
Well, that's the question for the BZA. All your question is does it comply with the plan? Right, yeah. Yes.
Come to the mic.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the approval recommendation. Therefore, staff recommends that the Redevelopment Commission make a determination that the proposal Hammond Group Warehouse Project at 3100 Michigan Street is in compliance with redevelopment plan for the Hammond Central redevelopment area, subject to final city department, HDEM, and BZA reviews approvals. There's no further questions or discussion. Roll call then, please.
Soto Presley? Casperky?
Yes.
Bejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppers?
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent.
What people do before computers are all those pretty pictures.
Okay, number 9's conditional approval for the sale of Parish View vacant lots. We have, looks like we have 2, and welcome Dennis Radowski.
Yes, Mr. President. Mr. President, members of the commission, you have 2 requests for the sale of vacant lots in the Parish View subdivision. Lot number 15 is being purchased by Helena Walker, whose current address is 6616 Nebraska Avenue, Apartment 2C in Hammond. Purchase price is $16,000. And the second buyer is Herbert and Una Roach with a property address, with a home address, current home address of 7327 Carolina Avenue, and they are purchasing lot number 163114, 170th Drive. Price also is $16,000.
These lots are next door to each other?
Pardon?
They next door to each other, the lots?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's no relevant, I just noticed they were next door.
They're the last 2 open lots,
And the,
other than being in the corner somewhere.
and the purchase price is the average of the 2 appraisals like you?
No, purchase price has been set by the commission years ago at
years ago.
$16,000.
So we only have 2 left, right? Those kind of.
These are the last 2?
These are the last 2 open. There are 2 what I call corner lots, and another, actually 3 corner lots, and another lot that is bordering on almost unbuildable because part of the lot was taken away when they put the emergency ingress egress driveway through there.
That would be kind of on the southeast side
Yeah.
of that subdivision.
Yes.
Mr. President, I move we give conditional approval for the sale of the Parish View vacant lots.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further questions or discussion? Okay, roll call then.
Soto Presley? Casperky?
Yes.
Bejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppers?
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I guess we'll move back to number 5.
Yes. Mr. Jonell Nelson.
Would you like to stand up, sir, and just? We already approved your forgivable loan. We'd just like you to introduce yourself. Appreciate you making the time and effort to come out.
Hello, how y'all doing? My name is Jonell Nelson.
And Mr. Nelson, how did you hear about our program?
Through Erica Garcia. She's real estate.
Right, she's a realtor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what company. It doesn't matter. Okay. We just like to know how people hear about, today we heard for the first time somebody say they saw it on Facebook, so.
Okay.
We just like to know, where it comes from. And like our president said, you've already been approved, so we appreciate you taking the time to just appear.
All right, thank you.
You're a first-time home buyer?
Yes.
Thank you.
Is it?
Thank you, Mr. Nelson. You may be excused if you like. All right, number 10's our reports. Ms. Africatara, would you like to share anything?
No report at this time.
Okay. Number 11 is our bills, register of claims, dating June 14th, 2018 through July 7th, 17th, 2018.
Anybody got questions?
No.
I don't have
No, I do.
somebody here.
Mr. President, I make a motion to pay the register of claims dated 6/14/18 and ending with claims dated 7/17/18. Claim number R56215 through R56349.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the register of claims. It's dating June 14, 2018 through July 17, 2018. Claims R56215 through claim R56349. Is there any questions or discussion on these claims? Okay, roll call on the claims.
Soto Presley? Casbricky?
Yes.
Navejas?
Yes.
Irick?
Yes.
Hopperidge?
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Number 12, new and unfinished business. Okay, since there is none, number 13, public comment is now open. If anybody wants to come forward, you have 3 minutes. You can speak now. Comment is open. Okay, then public comment is closed. Number 14.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting is adjourned.